Chapter 1. The hit came hard, sending the young Dirren black cockatoo reeling from his roost in the large gum tree. The boy approached cautiously, Shanghai dangling from his hand, to inspect his catch. The Dirren lay sprawled amongst the smaller birds that he'd been using as target practice. "Jai, I hope you're planning on eating that one at least," said Mia, looking at the devastation at the bottom of the yard. Jai whirled round, Shanghai loaded. "Get lost! Nobody asked you." Mia bent down, scooped up the Dirren, cradled it to her chest, and walked defiantly back inside, tears in her eyes. "We don't just kill for the fun of it, Jawawi grandson," said Jai's grandfather, as he walked onto the veranda with a cup of tea in his hand. His calm presence insisted that he be heard. "Nah, I was just practicing, Jawalji grandfather," Jai said, head bowed respectfully. "It was just some fun." The grandfather slowly placed his tea on the back table and collected the dead birds from the ground. He threw all except one to the gunya dogs. "This one's your dinner," he said to his grandson. "Pluck and gut him before you bring him in." Jai didn't argue, but when his Jawalji walked inside, he aimed his Shanghai high and shot down a settled Wangura crow from the tree in the neighbour's yard. Inside the house, Mia put the Dirren into the dark box. She didn't know what had made her save this one, but she did. Growing up in the bush, she had seen many animals die and had hunted many of her own. She remembered the story her grandmother had told her about this bird, and that culturally she wasn't allowed to say its name or even look at it. Seeing the red underwing flash brightly had drawn her attention to the Dirren's small body sprawled out on the ground. She had been moved and had risked her brother's wrath by picking it up. She wasn't meant to challenge her brother. As her older brother, she owed him a certain amount of respect. She wasn't even sure if the bird would survive. She could hear shallow breathing from within the box, so she knew it was alive. She placed the box carefully in her wardrobe, away from prying eyes, and went into the kitchen to join her mother and aunties getting the food ready for dinner.